Hello, Rob Cornish here. I hope you're well wherever you are in the world, and this is a short video so I can share with you 5 squeeze page secrets which has really been inspired by a lot of questions I've been receiving with people struggling with ideas for squeeze pages and not sure how to go about creating them and spending far too long on creating squeeze pages. So you'll get the idea as we go through. Let's get stuck in. The first is revealing the big secret. This is a strategy that is timeless. It really works well, especially on squeeze pages. So here's a great example: how to get up to 50% more yardage in 1 minute or less with this stupid simple technique, which is of course the secret that you're going to reveal that nobody teaches and 95% of golfers don't do. Okay, it sounds mega appealing. If you're a golfer, and golfers spend an awful lot of money on information products as well as physical equipment, this is almost irresistible. So that's you can pause the video and model that headline really in any kind of niche. It's very powerful. Another example from the personal development niche this time, which is extremely profitable. Learn how doing this one simple thing, of course that's the secret, the big secret that you're going to reveal, will create massive wealth in your life. And the great news is you can do it for free. And Jeff Walker here in the internet marketing niche, you can see at the top, free, the one critical strategy behind the most successful product launches. And I think this was on a blog sidebar, okay, so just a little banner ad, but it's the same sort of thing leading to a squeeze page. One weird trick will save you 98 minutes per week. It creates massive curiosity. Now, of course, whatever niche you're in, any of these that I've shown you or something completely different, getting the solution that the customer needs to solve their problem will of course involve lots of different strategies and lots of different tactics. So your job is just simply to think about that and boil it down and ask yourself, what's the one simple thing? What's the one most important thing that they really need to get right for success? If they get this one thing wrong, they're just going to fail. And it's probably like the biggest mistake that people often make. And that's what you can focus on. And of course, once you've revealed that trick or that big secret, it could be something really tiny, but it gives you that opportunity then to lead into the other material that will really help them. Okay, so even if it's a trivial thing, don't be put off. It can be tiny. You say, oh, it seems so trivial, I know, but actually this is the biggest mistake that people make, and of course we want to solve that, and here are the other things which will help you as well. So it's that hook that you use to get them in the first place and get them consuming your information. And of course, I've got to show you this. You may have seen this one before. I love it. One stock to own when the web goes dark. This is super curiosity, because even if you're not interested in investing, then you almost want to just sign up for this anyway, just to find out what the stock is. And again, of course, that stock isn't going to be the ultimate solution for the customer, but it's the hook to get them onto the email list. And then you can say, you talk about the stock and say, we think this will do well, if the market takes a crash. But of course, the biggest strategy and the roadmap you need to follow is so and so. So again, it's a way of getting people on the list and leading in to the other roadmap, the information that they need. Now, the second tip of these 5 that I want to share with you is resources and tools. This is a brilliant way to create a lead magnet for your squeeze page. So here's an example. The 3 free tools I use to create all my sales pages that convert between 7.2% and 72% every time. Very simple formula. You can use that really in most niches where you can compile a short list of tools or resources. The free report reveals the 4 dirt cheap tools I use to create all my videos, including my $80 HD video camera. Same kind of thing, okay? And what we're talking about here is a short, PDF file. So it might just be 1 page or 2 or 3 pages, maybe 5 pages maximum, just with some quick information. Because most of the time these days, people don't want a 50-page ebook or a 100-page ebook or 3 hours of video. What they want is tiny, digestible, small nuggets of information. So little secrets, and that's all you're doing on a squeeze page. Remember, you're giving this away for free, okay? So it doesn't have to be the complete solution. Just little tidbits of information that will help people get on the first rung of the ladder towards the problem that they're trying to solve. Another one in the internet marketing niche is discover how to use WordPress to its full potential by installing these 11 powerful and underused plugins. Everyone watching this video can create something like this, okay? You can just do some research, compile a list, and that's your one-page PDF for your squeeze page. Very simple, but also pretty powerful because people love tools and resources, and they always want to know what other people are using. Now, the third secret I want to share with you is called the cheat sheet, which is brilliant. I've used this a number of times. One example is this, which is one of my squeeze pages from quite a while ago now, but this was when I was dabbling in the photography niche. Okay, what I did, I took a paid product that was being sold on ClickBank, and I distilled down probably about, say, 20%, 15-20% of the information in that paid product, and I rewrote it into a kind of summary form. And that was my cheat sheet. So again, it was just a very short PDF. I can't remember now, probably 5 or 6 pages probably. And it just helped people understand how some of these trick photography photos were taken. Okay, how were they made? And of course, people download it because people want to know how these photos were created. And then at the end, and in my email follow-ups, I said, hey, I hope you like the report. Just remember though, that's just the tip of the iceberg. If you want to learn so much more and the real detail of how to do all this stuff, then the paid product here is absolutely superb. I really recommend it. And of course, then I led on to the paid product. So again, what you're doing is you're just helping people get an idea of what you're doing, helping them on the first rung of the ladder, and then leading into the premium information where they can digest and learn a lot more. Another great one is from Lee Duncan here, which is a brilliant formula that's been used in a number of places for headlines, which is 21 ways to increase sales in 30 days. So you'll notice ways and days rhyme, which is great. Okay, that's very appealing. And it's a formula you can use, I should imagine, in almost any profitable niche, probably all profitable niches. So it's a number of ways to get whatever benefit the customer wants in a period of time. Now, number 4 is to turn boring into exciting. This is really important in all niches because in most niches, the solution that the customer actually needs does often have an element of boredom about it. That's the last thing that you want to talk about or even hint at on your squeeze page. But more than that, some niches in particular are kind of fundamentally boring. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a boring niche. It's all about pensions and investing. Now, everyone knows they need a pension, but no one wants to face it. Everyone wants to put it off, procrastinate on it, and it's the worst thing in the world to think, I just don't want to tackle this problem. So that's a boring niche, okay? And if you see a squeeze page which says, download your 5-step pension action plan, you'll probably think, I really don't want to do this. I know I have to, I should do it, but I think I'll just make a note of it, put it off, and I'll maybe come back next week. However, what Fisher Investments have done here is brilliant because they've turned something boring into something that's exciting. So instead of talking about pensions and investments and all that kind of thing, they've talked about the 8 great cities to retire in. Okay, so here's how you turn boring into exciting. You start with the topic of the niche. So in this case, for example, it's pensions. Okay, and you go, okay, what's the benefit of having a pension? Well, the benefit of having a pension is you'll be more in control of your finances. Okay, great. But what's the benefit of being in more control of your finances? Well, it means you'll be less stressed and you'll be more confident and secure in your finances, so you'll feel better. Okay, that's good. That's a good benefit. But what's the benefit of being more secure? So, well, you'll have more money to spend as well. Great, that's another good benefit. But what's the benefit of having more money to spend? Well, you could go on more holidays or vacations. Bingo. That is the benefit that you want on your squeeze page. Okay, so it's not anything in between. It's not the pensions. It's the ultimate emotional underlying benefit. That's what people really want, and that's the magnet that will bring people in. You can talk about all the other stuff later and the action plan for the actual pension setting up and all of that. Save that for later. But to begin with, focus on the emotional benefit. Now, of course, that emotional benefit of the vacation or the holiday, you don't have to write vacation or holiday in words. You can depict it with an image. Images are so powerful, as you know, and that's exactly what this ad has done. They've also used another hook about, what cities to retire in, okay, which is really appealing for anyone, whether you actually want to move to another city or not. So can you see what you need to do? Is sit back, won't cost you anything, start with the topic or the end solution and say, what's the benefit of that? Okay, then what's the benefit of that? And keep going like we just did. We went, 3 or 4 steps, and eventually you end up with the emotional benefit. That is where, that is the thing that will pull people in. Okay, so turn boring into exciting. Finally, mind maps. Very quick one, this, but they're brilliant for squeeze pages. Free mind map. Launch your software business in 28 days. Launching a software business, really, big deal, right? A lot to think about. Perfect for a mind map because you can arrange all the little just notes and points on a mind map. There is free mind map software you can get online. And it's easy. Anyway, you don't have to have any experience in your niche. You can go out, spend a few hours researching a topic that people want to know about, creating a mind map, boom, there's your lead magnet. No need to write a 30-page, 50-page ebook that weighs people down. It takes loads of time to digest. People love small, digestible pieces of information. Mind maps are brilliant. I did a mind map as a bonus for a product of mine called the Traffic Matrix. So this isn't actually a squeeze page, but I'm showing it to you because obviously it could be. In the internet marketing niche, a mind map on traffic generation is immensely powerful. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could put this up on a squeeze page, very quickly and get leads in that way. So I hope you found this video useful. I didn't want to get too bogged down into all sorts of different strategies and tactics that you can do with squeeze pages, but just instead try and give you a few tips that you can take away to get bigger and faster results. So let me know what you think below. I always love to hear your feedback, good, bad, indifferent, it's all cool. That's fine. So please do let me know, and I'm sure we'll talk soon. All right, take care for now.